Hey guys, Silas here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be ranking all the series I've read, the ones I'm in the middle of, and the ones I might want to continue. So we have our tier here, and let's start from the bottom. The bottom is called Absolutely Not, and it's going to be for series that I don't want to continue, didn't really enjoy, don't really care. The okay is like, maybe I could give you a second chance if something in the world changed. Then we have Funny Haha, which is like, yeah, I enjoyed it. Probably wouldn't reread or do much about it, but yeah, okay. Then we have A Good Piece of Work. It's for those series that have like 5-star books in the middle of them. Sometimes all the books can be 5 stars, whatever. And then, first tier, we have God tier. Obviously, God tier, I love you. I cannot stop thinking about these characters. So let's get started. Okay, we're seated. First series we have The Foxhole Court. If you've seen the video where I read this first book, The Foxhole Court, amazing. Amazing. Simply amazing. If you like sports series, especially because this series has a made-up sport, it's so good. You should just read it. If you're like listening to some odd noises, it's because there's construction in my street. So yeah, you're gonna be listening to those things. Hopefully not. I can listen to them, so. But from All for the Aim is the name of the series, and I've read the 3 first books, Foxhole Court, The Raven King, and Kingsman. Those 3 books, amazing, and I don't have them physically, but I'm hoping that I get them physically soon, because the website where I usually buy my books doesn't have it, so I'll have to wait until they have it. Then we have The Ruinous Love, I think it's the name of the series. It's, okay, because I don't want to continue the series. Like, I liked Butcher and Blackbird. It was kind of like, yeah, fun, yay, but I wanted it to be more dark than it actually was, because it kind of promises you a bit of more darkness, and it's a pretty okay romance. The darkness is more in their lifestyle rather than in the romance. Then we have Hackatar. I'm gonna put it in okay, because I gave the first book 3 stars, the second book 4 stars, by far the best one, and then the third one I gave also 3 stars. So it's a okay. I'll continue it because I own the books, because my godmother gifted them to me last year and I have them, so I'll obviously continue. Okay, then we have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Also, I'm gonna put it in okay, because I read the first book and it wasn't as thrillery as I expected it to be. And that makes no sense because the story is perfect in a certain way, but it wasn't anything that I expected, so obviously I didn't feel as good reading it, so that's why I'm gonna put it on okay. I don't plan on continuing it either. I don't know, I know there's a TV show and people have been talking about it, but like, do you really? No. Okay, then we have Addicted Calloway. I'm gonna put it in A Good Piece of Work because the first 3 books, amazing. Wow, life-changing. The first 3 books, I mean the Addicted books. And then the Calloway series, not really my favorite part of it, but like the Addicted part of it, amazing. Lillian Lowe, my babies. I have like I've made like 3 videos while reading the Addicted Calloway, so you guys can check that out. I have already finished. So then we have Bear Town. I'm gonna put it in A Good Piece of Work, but I'm not gonna continue the series because it's so painful. To get through this book, I had to cry like 3 times, and I never cry reading, so I don't care. I know I searched up spoilers for the 2 next books of the series because I could not put myself through the pain of actually reading it, so I just searched the spoilers and yeah, continue with my life. Okay, we have The Boys of Tommen, I'm gonna put in absolutely not. I'm sorry, I read the first book, gave it 3 stars. Read the second book, gave it one or 2 stars. It deserved a 1. I cannot. I don't know. I understand people love it. Like the characters are, some of them are slightly okay and I could like get into it, but like no. The plot of that second book, Keeping 13, no. Absolutely not. What was that injury? What boy, no. No. I don't plan on continuing it, but I could have a bit of FOMO in the future, I don't know. So, but I don't plan on it. So it's a no. You guys could change my mind though. Okay, then we have Caraval. I've only read Caraval. I haven't read the other ones yet. But Caraval was fun, and I plan on continuing it. But I'm searching for those fall vibes to continue, like finishing it this fall. Hopefully. Okay, then we have The Hunger Games. I've only read the first book, and I'm working on a video reading the whole series that you guys can wait to see. And the first one, really cool. Really cool. But I don't know, I think I need to experience the whole series to have a final thought on it. Because this is one of those that there's a lot of discourse about it, so you can get a bit, like, you can't interfere with your opinion. Then we have Windy City series. I'm gonna put it in funny haha because I didn't like Mile High, and I'm not the biggest fan of The Right Move, but it is slightly better than Mile High. So I'm thinking like there's Caught Up and Play Along. I'm really excited for Play Along, to read that book. I'm going to try to read in order. If I don't really get into Caught Up, I'll just DNF it and go straight up to Play Along. Right now we have Chestnut Springs. I'm gonna put it in okay. I've only read 2 books. I've read Flawless and Reckless, and I gave both of them 4 stars, I think. And those were the only 2 books I was interested on. So I'm not gonna continue it. And it's an okay because I'm not the biggest fan of cowboy romances, but I'm more of a fan than I thought I would be, because like I'm okay with reading it, and like it's fine, but it's not something I will actively be searching for, like cowboy romances, everything I want. No. Then we have Guild. I don't know the name of the series. Oh, it's The Plated Prisoner. Is it the name? I'm gonna put it in absolutely not, because absolutely not. There's only one scene I remember from this book. I sold this book. Literally put it on my Vinted and sold it because I couldn't even look at it on my bookshelf. This book, the only scene I remember is obviously that she's in a big cage inside of a palace, and the other one is that once she gets out of the palace and she gives this kids like a coin. I don't know why, but that scene is engraved in my brain. Like I see her giving a coin to the kids, a coin or a couple of coins, I don't know. That's stuck with me. That stuck with me for no reason at all, because I didn't like the book. I don't know, it wasn't for me. I know I'm giving 0 explanation, but that's because no spoilers, please. I don't want to spoil you. Yeah, I just want you to listen to whatever I'm saying. Okay, then we have the what is the name of this series? Gods series. It's something about the gods. I'm gonna put it in okay. It's the same thing with Chestnut Springs, because I've read God of Malice just to get into the world, and now I don't want to read any other book except for God of Fury that I bought physically, because I'm a sucker for lotus flowers, and for some reason I know that everybody's getting a lotus tattoo because of that book, so I just need to read it. That's my type of FOMO. Okay, then we have Heartstopper, period. Heartstopper is God tier. I've read all the book, all the graphic novels, 5 of them. Simply amazing. And I think they did such a great job with the show. Like, there's few times that shows and books, like books that get adapted to TV shows or movies, are good. But this, good casting, good way of transforming the story into film, amazing. Okay, then we have this one. What is the name of the series? Game Changers. I don't know why I started reading the series from the second book. Don't ask me why. I thought these books were like standalones, which they kind of are. There's like 6 books in the series, and I started for the second one. So I'm planning on restarting like from the first one, rereading the second one, and like getting onto it. And this one is a good piece of work. Aki romances take me out of a book slump every single time. This one, amazing. I loved it. It did rivalry. There's Shane, there's Ilya, and wow, I don't. It's all about a feeling, and I cannot put a lot of feelings into words. So you're just gonna go with my tier, and I hope you understand it. Okay, now we have Fourth Wing. The Empyrean, I think, is the name of the series. Fourth Wing is going to my funny haha because I read Fourth Wing, gave it 4.5 stars, waited so long to read Iron Flame, and I listened to the audiobook, which was an amazing experience. And I liked Iron Flame, gave it 4 stars solely because I loved that audiobook. The story was a bit filler. The ending was a bit oof, what? But I think I enjoyed it so much because I listened to the audiobook and now I have Onyx Storm to read. And I don't know, I'm kind of holding myself back because I don't know what to expect. I don't know how that's gonna, like, the cliffhanger from Iron Flame. Girl, I don't know how you're gonna do that. Jesus Christ. Okay, now we have Devil's Night, which you cannot even see it, but it's Hideaway, that's here. I've read Devil's Night 2 years ago. I read it 2 years ago, and it changed my life. I'm sorry to be that person, but Devil's Night changed my life. There's something about it. I love it. And I'm obsessed with Kai. Kai Mori is my top book boyfriend and has been for years. For years. So I'm gonna put it in God tier. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Then we have the Never After. I think it's the name. The Never After. Most of the series I've only read 1 book. So you have to bear with me. Next year I have to put myself to a goal of like finishing series I'm in the middle of. You guys will have to help me with that. But here we have Hooked, and I didn't like Hooked, so I'm gonna put it in absolutely not. But you have to know the information that I'm very interested in reading Scarred, so bear with me. I might read Scarred, just so you know. But I'm not interested in any of the other ones, but Scarred. There's something there. I see it. Oh my god. Then we have Leighton You. Leighton You, this first one is Iced Out. We have Iced Out. This one is about Quentin and Oakley, and saved me from a book slump twice. Not once, but twice. So it's going into a good piece of work because I'm now currently reading Caught Stealing, which is the second book. And it's kind of the reason why I decided to make this video, because I was like, I need to finish series I'm in the middle of. And yeah. Leighton You is amazing. I love Sirichi. Keep them coming. Okay, then we have Magnolia Parks. I've read Magnolia Parks and Daisy Aids, the first 2 books. Both of them were 3.5 stars, so I'm gonna put it in funny haha, but I'm really interested in the 4th book. It's the Daisy book. I want to read that one, but I have to read the Magnolia one first, and I already have it on my TBR, so maybe I'll get through it this summer. We'll see what I can do. Okay, then we have the Powerless trilogy. I've read the 3 books. I've read the novella, and now we're waiting on to the second novella, I guess. Powerless was amazing. I'm not gonna put it in God tier, even though it could be, but like I'm scared for the novellas that are gonna come, and I'm scared that they might disappoint me. But yeah, Powerless, Reckless, Fearless. I have videos on my YouTube channel talking about all of those. Life changing, especially the first one. I think the first one is literally like, wow, like it's a good first book for Lauren Roberts to have made it like that. Girl, you can do it. Then we have Shatter Me. I love Aaron Warner too much, but I'm gonna put it in funny haha because I've read the first 3 books. Amazing. The third one is honestly the best one so far, but I'm kind of scared of what's gonna become afterwards. From what I know already, I'm like, okay, girl, okay, you do you. But also have videos reading all these series, so you guys can check it out. Then we're going with The Naturals, which I've also only read the first book, and I'm gonna put it in funny haha as well, because it's the love triangle. I cannot get past that, because apparently Jennifer Lynn Barnes, she's gonna make a love triangle, and she's gonna see which one of the characters the public likes the most, and she's gonna choose the other one. And I already know that, and I don't know, I really liked the way that it was like Criminal Minds. I love Criminal Minds. I love like shows with crime and mystery, but this, the love part of it, I'm like, but it has a great plot twist, so get through that. Okay, then we have City of Bones. The Mortal Instruments is the name of the series. The Mortal Instruments. I'm gonna put in a good piece of work, because I've read the first 3 books when I was a tween, maybe. I was like 11, so I don't remember much of it. And then I remember watching the TV show, and now last year I reread City of Bones, and I plan on rereading the rest of the series and like continue further into it. But I was obsessed with the TV show. I know everybody was like saying, oh no, I hate it, it's so bad. I loved the TV show. Wow. I think like from the movie and the TV show, the Jace from the movie wins, but like all the other characters were the ones from the series. I love them. I love them so much. Okay, we're getting into the end. Now we have Dirty Air. I know, Dirty Air is difficult because I love Throttled. Gave it 4 stars. DNF'd Collided. I tried to read Collided for like 6 months or more, and I couldn't finish it. And then I read Wrecked this year and also loved it. Between Wrecked and Wrecked and Throttled, I think Throttled was something else. Like, wow, I loved Wrecked. Wrecked as like me, represented in those characters. But Throttled was like, got me giggling and everything. But even with 1 DNF, I'm gonna give it a good piece of work. Oh my god, I cannot. Okay. Good piece of work, because it is good. Collided, I couldn't just get past Liam, no. And now, on the grid, we have Liam Lawson. If I got to read that book now, I would be thinking about Liam Lawson. I don't want to put the guy in that position. Okay, now we have Twisted series. Absolutely not. No. Nothing about the other books interests me. Like, I just read this very early on while I was starting to read again. I read like physical books again, and girl, what a disappointment. I was really sad. Not gonna continue it. Don't know, I think I could give Anna Wang like another chance. And I know she's coming out with those sports romance things, like The Striker, whatever. Maybe I'll give it a second chance. But I need some convincing, so if you guys are down for it, please do. Do convince me. Okay, now we have the Poppy War. The Puppy War is a difficult experience because I did not like the first one. Like, I liked the story, but like the main girl, the main character, I was a bit conflicted. I was like, I don't know. And then I have kind of the urge to know what's gonna happen next, but I've also seen so many people saying that it's boring and they couldn't get through it. So I don't know. I don't know if I should, but I'm gonna put it in okay. I think R.F. Wong is a really great writer, so I still have to read Babel though. I have to read that. Okay, now we're going into the last. It's a duology. I put it on as a series because I usually put duologies in series, so it's the Losers duology. Got here. I haven't finished the series. I've read the Dare and the Losers part 1 and it's got here. And I cannot bring myself to read the second part because I'm sad. I'm gonna be sad and I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? Cry? Cannot be crying, girl. Yeah, but I it's too good. It's too good. So yeah, these were all the series that I'm in the middle of. And I'm so excited to start new series, but then I look at these things and I see that there are so many series where I've only read one book that I should just continue them. So, we are in June now, end of June, when I'm recording this. I need to finish some series this year. Like, I know that my 2026 goal is to finish series. That's a lot of what I'm going to think about, but like, girl, I want to start new ones. I want to start Zodiac Academy. I want to start the Broken Bonds one. I want to start, what else? I want to start Belladonna. There's too many. I want to start Phantasma and Enchantra. Though, there's too many things I want to go through. But yeah, next year I'm going to focus on that. And if you guys have any recommendations, if you guys have any opinions on the series that differ from mine, please don't forget to leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me a like, and I'll probably see you next week. Bye bye.